The College of Nurses of Ontario today lifted its publication ban and named the Mount Hope Centre for Long-Term Care as the place where nurse Susan Musilowski abused and mistreated 19 residents over the course of 8 months in 2014. We talked to the CEO of St. Joseph's Healthcare today, Dr. Gillian Kernaghan, who said that there had been no repercussions against staff who did not report this abuse to management at the home, and she defended the decision then not to contact police.
Determination was it did not meet the threshold of criminal intent that is outlined in the threshold that there is a judgment in reporting. We also provided all the evidence to the Ministry of Health inspector. They had no findings of non-compliance. It wasn't suggested that we were non-compliant by not reporting to the police. And in review of the cases now, there is also people who would suggest it didn't need to be reported to the police. However, as we have considered it, and we have told the police about the incident, we have reported it now that the ban is lifted, and it will be up to the police to determine if there was there are concerns they wish to investigate. So it has been reported to them today now that the ban has been lifted. It's always easy to judge the past and the present, Jonathan, and the leaders who were making that determination, and it was a very thoughtful determination at the time, the determination was that they did not report to the police. The Ministry of Health Inspection did not suggest that we that the process was inappropriate in how we had handled the case. So we felt, given all that consideration, that the right decision was made at the time. I've outlined a comprehensive strategy, which is leadership visibility, leadership approachability, education of staff on an annual basis that's monitored, as well as regular reminding of staff, orientation of new staff, values-based recruiting, so recruiting people based on the values alignment of the organization, making sure that we're working with our residents and our family councils to make sure we're telling them how they can come forward with concerns, because many of our residents are capable. They're not all people who are incapable, and so we want to make sure they know that they come forward, and family members, if they observe any inappropriate behavior in regards to their particular family member or a family member when they're on the unit, we want them to know how they come forward. So when you look at an approach, you don't just think about what two people have told you, you think about a comprehensive approach to an organization that says we need to tackle the whole culture, as well as, which includes leadership, includes education, it includes addressing patients and families, and you do that as a multifaceted approach. So we have got an abuse flowchart that's on the units, we've got education, we've got leadership, open houses, rounds that the staff go and talk to the leaders go and talk to staff on a regular basis. It's a comprehensive approach so that every staff member is encouraged to come forward. It's not focusing on two, it's focusing on the whole organization to make sure that every staff member gets that message. That's a really important strategy. So to focus on what two people said and have a strategy for two people would be the wrong strategy as a leader in an organization.